Hey, ho, what's up, everybody? It's TJ Denzer here, Senior News Editor for Shacknews.com. Once again, as always, once a week, your host and supplier and purveyor of fine indies here on a little show we like to call Indie-licious. This is the one where we check out a new indie every week, see what's up in the indie world, and for this week, we have the Brew. So this is a game that comes to us from LifeTap Studios. It came out at the beginning of March. It's currently available only on PC, but hopefully coming to other platforms at some later date. This one has looked interesting for a while. I've had it on my wish list for like quite some time, ever since I heard about it. It is a flying sim, brew sim, like alcohol brewing sim, sales sim. You have to collect ingredients for your brews, concoct them, and then fly them around the land, serving them to your customers. Who, by the way, like, there's a pirate organization out there that's also trying to, like, run the market on this stuff. So they're not gonna let you just they're not just gonna let you throw brews around all willy-nilly. You're gonna have to fight around them, or just to dodge them altogether. The whole concept sounded really interesting to me, so I was really happy to see this finally came out. It's been, like I said, it's been on my wish list for a long time. So let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? We've got we're gonna do the tutorial because I haven't played this game before. We have two pilots right out of the gate, and I can't help but notice that they have little things about them. Like one has they have traits that positive and negative traits to them. Nigel, when assigned to a pilot, shots can trigger collectible ingredients. And but if you boost for too long, he'll get busy. Or he'll get dizzy. Francie, co-pilot or cargo transfers cost nothing. Parrots will occasionally radio call the plane to check in, causing a fatigue penalty. That's kind of a weird one, isn't it? Have myself a sip of coffee, and then we'll be up and on our way. Enter a save name. Flyboy John. Alright, let's do this. High-value brew recipes are worth a lot more than basic ones. They can be found around the world, so collect as many as you can. I will. Thank you. This music is, like, really great, by the way. Like, it's just so
Welcome to the
pretty.
sun-bathed islands of the Adley Bay. At the middle of
this whole game
warm
is very
waters
pretty.
sits the capital, Veli, the largest among all other cities in the bay and a true sight to behold.
A true sight. It is a sight.
Rich
This
in
is
natural resources,
gorgeous.
bountiful fishing and favorable soil, the Adley Bay has boomed into a bustling paradise with boats coming and going with product in tow. Seaplanes and flying boats, an aeronautical invention only a few decades old and growing in popularity. Those brave enough to pilot
Flying
a plane tend
boats.
to do so for an occupational or economical advantage, while others, for crooked reasons.
Oh no, crooks!
Backwater bootleggers. They taint these lands in choking smog, plunder ingredients, and steal from the peaceful locals to forcefully sustain their
running
brewing
the brewing monopoly is one thing, but polluting the air, that's where I draw the line.
Their presence expands, forcing their brews as they rove freely and unchallenged. That was
How dare they?
until two unlikely heroes stepped forward. Nigel, a flunky from the Merrieth Flight Academy. Undeterred, Nigel refuses to give up on his dream of becoming a career pilot. With very little flight hours on his record, he's eager to find anyone that will fly with him. And Francie, the daughter of a successful merchant in the Marieth capital. When she learned of her father's shop being ransacked by the pirates for goods used in their brewing production, she vowed to help protect the bay and return what was stolen. In this time of turmoil, our unlikely heroes unite under one banner and one name. Henceforth, the Brew Barons came to be.
Huzzah! Huzzah, Brew Barons! Huzzah! Let's go mess up some pirates and their business. Landings that are bumpy or taken too fast can break the contents of your cargo hold. Yeah, we're transporting glass over airplanes. So what could go wrong? Flying low and fast over water. Oh. We probably didn't need to know that.
All right, we're here. The city of Veli. The last remaining location in the bay that still shines bright with opportunity.
Huh. Not a bad place to start a brewing enterprise. I hope the locals won't mind us setting up shop here.
They will.
Some may be wary, but I'm sure we can sway minds and gather support if we can produce quality brews people actually like.
All right then. Let's do this. I just wish we had enough money left over from the renovations to buy a better seaplane. The salesman may have swindled us with this junker.
Well, you're just going to have to take that junker and run with it, Mr. Man. Oh, it doesn't even have wings. That's not good.
How about that? She floats, sir, as I knew it would. Now, before you head off, just a reminder to keep your speed low when entering or exiting any harbors. Harbors often have plenty of boats and obstacles that can cause some real harm to you.
He has a trustworthy face.
Careful, so
just like
your throttle low.
The only thing he's missing is a gold tooth or a missing tooth, eye patch, and a scar across his cheek.
I'm more concerned about the illuminated rust holes shining up.
Then I can trust him better. Illuminated rust holes. Oh no, you got a rust hole.
Just think of it as weight reduction. Anyhow, remember what I said. Oh, and try not to fly too high. That engine has carburetor issues.
Oh, that sounds safe. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thank you for the knowledge.
Let's see what this thing can do.
He's just a helpful
I'll give you
guy.
a quick refresher on the plane controls and instruments.
Great, let's start.
This is our fuel gauge. We have a full tank at the moment and shouldn't need to refuel for a while. Oh, and one role of the co-pilot is to give regular notifications on fuel levels.
Good job.
This meter
You did it.
represents the plane's cargo capacity. And currently, we aren't carrying anything. Take note that a heavily loaded plane will become a bit more sluggish in handling and speed. Highlighted here is our compass, attitude indicator, speed display, and altitude display. This is the engine throttle. Hold the throttle input to gradually raise or lower the plane speed. The throttle amount will remain fixed at that location when released. Just remember to lower your throttle when you want to slow down or stop. The red portion of the throttle bar represents sustained engine damage. Damage will limit engine performance. Below that is the plane health bar. From the looks of it, our plane currently sits around quarter health with reduced engine performance. Next to the throttle bar is the propeller pitch toggle. Simply put, you can invert your propeller angle and make the plane traverse either forwards or reverse. You would only want to use this if the plane gets snagged or stuck. And finally, steering the plane. On water, our direction is controlled by using the rudder. Taking off is controlled by the elevators, which are kind of broken right now, but I should note it can be helpful to pitch down while trolling on water for a little extra stability.
It's coming back to me now. I recall the ignition button has to be held for several seconds in order to fire the engine up.
Let's hold it.
That's right. Hold the ignition button to start up the plane. Apply some throttle and follow the ring markers. They will lead us to the brewery.
Yay! Oh, wow. Hold on. Okay. Woo, that's sensitive. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I might need to drop that sensitivity a little bit. That is like moving like, whoa! All right. Controls. How do I reduce sensitivity? Oh no, can I not? Oh, that's not good. Wait. It's just what it's gonna have to be, I guess. Alright. Wait, no, I messed something up. No! Hold on, where am I? Settings. Controls. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit hard, but we'll make it work. Alright. Let's do it. Fish! I wonder if there's a finishing minigame in this. There ought to be. There was a thread about this the other day, and I quite wholeheartedly believe there should be a fishing minigame in pretty much everything.
What's going on?
Woo, woo.
What's all that engine racket?
That's the sound of this thing about to break down.
What are those people doing flying that monstrosity?
Hey, Mom, what's that? Are those people using a plane for a boat?
Don't look at them, honey. They're embarrassing and horrible.
Did the pirates get them?
Man, this camera is like really finicky. I wish I could drop the sensitivity on the camera because it's a little too high. Poor little plane. It's trying its darndest. Fly through the rings. It sounds like it's catching something, like there's a squirrel in my engine. Jeez.
We've arrived at the brewery. Welcome to our new base of operations.
Huzzah! It looks just as good as our plane, what with all the boarded up windows and open garage.
We own all 3 floors? Huh, not bad.
That's actually pretty good.
Yup, it may look a little rundown right now, but it's just a matter of time before we turn this place into a grand establishment that strikes down the pirates' monopoly for good.
Ambitious.
The 2nd floor contains the actual brewery, while the 3rd floor sits mostly empty, waiting to be converted into a bar. And last, there's our plane hangar that resides at the bottom. See this golden square? This indicates a dockable location. This particular one will take us directly into our hangar.
Nice.
Always reduce your speed when maneuvering into a dockable location. Otherwise, you run the risk of overshooting and possibly crash.
You're telling me that I shouldn't drive into the hangar at 100 miles an hour in the air upside down?
Got it. Now that we're here, let's get this plane inside and fix it up.
Yes. Alright, let's get this plane back to working
Welcome
order.
to the hangar. Let's jump right into the basics. From here, you can craft new planes, load or modify an existing one, and purchase new blueprints from the parts catalog.
This was a part I liked about what I saw of this game. You can
A plane
customize the
will
planes
always
quite
need a pilot
extensively.
and co-pilot, which you can assign in the roster tab. You can also assign idle pilots to a few other jobs, such as brewery assistant or bar manager. Before we go
Or
any
fight
further,
boy.
let's get this plane fixed up. In order to modify the plane, we must first fix up the structural damage. You can do so by opening the repair tab located on the plane information panel. Once opened, move the slider all the way to the right to repair all damage and accept the purchase. Now that the structural damage is
good.
repaired, we can construct some new wings. Start by opening the Modify tab.
So I could just use the... What if I want to use the broken wings? The broken wings are the cool looking ones. Alright, let's get some regular wings on there so I can actually fly,
I
I
noticed
guess.
the wing construction required not only money, but also crafting materials. I'm sure we'll find more materials while venturing, so we should collect and bring them back. Anyways, I guess we're now ready to fly?
Ah, coffee. Yay.
Yep. In fact, I have a small delivery errand destined to a local bar on the other side of town. We can fly over there in no time. We're going to exchange a few bottles of old cider I have for a valuable piece of plane equipment. Let's start by moving all the bottles of cider from the brewery inventory into the plane inventory.
The cider is now loaded in the plane's cargo space. It looks like we're all set.
Right. Let's head out. You can undock from the exit menu shown here.
Okay, exit.
Oil, flaps, rudder. All meters look good. Ready for the maiden flight?
You betcha. You can see we now have a delivery contract located in the upper right. The bar is located within eye range, just on the opposing side of the city.
Yay. Oh, I see it.
Take note of the gold docking square and small pier.
The thirsty sailor.
Pilots should always plan their dock entry route and exit route ahead of you. You'll want to avoid approaching the pier head-on. You will almost certainly crash if you're traveling too quickly.
Okay.
Instead, approach a pier from a perpendicular angle. This presents the safest way to dock.
Don't tell me what to do,
and
Mom.
Also makes for an easy exit.
I'll drive directly into the pier if I want to.
To help you approach at the correct angle, I've placed a series of rings. When you're ready, just follow them, and they will use a little throttle and rudder to steer to the direction you want to take off, then speed up. Once you reach around 50 knots, pull back lightly on the pitch control to take off.
50, got it.
Once you're in the air, you can use the rudder to make small turns, or the ailerons to bank and make larger turns. Take note of the ring color as you approach them. Their color will suggest the ideal throttle percent for the smoothest commute. Yellow is 100% throttle. Red is 30% throttle, and 0% just before the goal. I'll remind you of appropriate throttle power mid-flight. Let's start up the plane, throttle up, and get to it.
Let's. All right. Yeah! Oh man, that's cool. This game is gorgeous. Dang, man. Alright, so we can use the rudder to like turn slow and keep the plane balanced. The controls for the flying remind me a little bit of what did they remind me of? They definitely remind me of something I've seen before. Woo! Yeah. Alright, it wants me to start pulling down. It said it wanted me to reduce speed.
30% throttle now.
How was that? Was that good? Did I do good? Felt like I did good.
Reduce your speed. Slowly enter the final ring.
Okay. Alright, time to slow it down.
There. That didn't take long at all.
Huzzah! Easy peasy.
See this animated symbol? This means we're in a dockable location. When the dock input is pressed, it will bring up the docking menu. You can press the dock button now. The docking menu comes with several options such as resting or managing your delivery contracts. For now, let's take the first option and enter the establishment to conduct the delivery.
Alright, so that would be... yeah, enter bar.
The floor is sticky. A bit of a dive, ain't it? What self-respecting person would drink in such a place? I'm sure the bar we build will be way better.
So very rude.
Shh. Keep your voice down. The bar owner is coming this way.
Hey, a couple of new faces. Take a seat wherever you wish.
Judgmental. Judgmental a lot.
Hi. We're not here to drink. I overheard that your establishment was low on stock, and you're willing to exchange for some old plane equipment for more.
Ah, I see you caught my ad in the paper. Is that cider? Great. You have a deal. But be careful with that plane equipment. Hydro aviation can be pretty dangerous in the hands of a novice.
Whatever. I'm like a super novice, so
Wait,
I'm like
what?
better than
We're
most
toying with
novices.
hydropropulsion? You've got to be kidding me. I don't know if I can endure such force.
Oh, it's not just hydro propulsion. Hydro projectiles, too. But relax. I'm sure we'll be fine in your capable hands.
Yeah, don't be up.
Besides, we'll need an advantage if we're going to stand up to those pirates.
Boy.
I can see you two have some grand plans on the horizon. That and your unsightly plane parked outside.
Your plane looks like crap.
Rig up the equipment.
You want me to attach it onto this thing? It barely looks like a plane. It looks more like a giant piece of driftwood.
One more adjustment here. And done.
Yeah?
You're now set up to boost through the sky with a torrent of high-pressure water blasting behind you.
Hell yeah!
You're also able to shoot water projectiles in front of you.
Slightly more hell yeah.
Oh, geez. I lost track of time and got to get back to my bar. One last thing. If you're going to craft more brews, I might be willing to buy some more from you. But first, I'll see how my patrons like that cider. Take care.
Well, that's fortunate. We
Yeah.
have our first brew client. Hopefully next time we can deliver him something better than that basic cider.
You are so judgmental, Nigel. Why are you so mad about everything?
Sounds good. There's ingredients scattered throughout the bay that we can
This bar
collect and
sucks.
craft
Let's
into
deliver
all
it some
sorts
better
of
things than
brews.
cider, so
Well, first things first, we should cover the basics of plane abilities. Above the compass is the plane's ability bar. It displays the currently equipped ability and water meter. Plane abilities consume water from this meter when activated.
Oh.
Let's start by testing out the water boosting ability.
Okay.
It's great for hopping island to island at rapid speeds or gaining high altitude quickly.
Okay.
To use the ability, we must first refill the water tank. This will happen automatically when we are close to the water and traveling at around 40 knots or more.
Nice.
Once we have enough water, we can use the ability by pressing the primary ability input. Let's start by following the rings and getting into position. Once we're in position, I will give you the signal to hold down the boost ability and keep it held down.
Nice. Alright, here we go.
Okay, boost now. Hold down the boost ability and don't let go.
Whee! So much height. Farther, faster. Oh gosh. Okay. What? There we go. A little tricky there. But I got it. We did it.
Nigel, are you okay? You look a bit queasy.
Whoa, that was intense. I'm just a bit dizzy. I think flying at those speeds takes some getting used to.
Check it out. We have a view of the whole island from up here. There's small clusters of apple trees all around. We can try collecting those for our brews.
Oh yeah, for the cider.
Shoot the apple trees with your water projectiles to knock their fruit off and swoop in to collect them. If a tree runs out of apples, move on to another. A depleted tree will grow back after several days elapse.
Okay. Just like we used to do back on the farm. Fly the plane around the apple trees and shoot them with a fire hose.
You can switch to the water gun by cycling the primary ability. Head back down to a lower altitude when you're ready and
Picking
check out the
apples
water
with a
projectiles.
ladder? Barbaric. We shoot the apples with a hydro cannon, and then they just float into our cargo hold.
Now let's collect 100 apples.
That's so many apples! I guess that makes sense. Woo! This is my plane sounded
Sounds like our engine is struggling up here. That salesman definitely sold us a lemon. Let's fly down to a lower altitude before it dies completely.
Yeah, let's. Okay. The water in this game is really gorgeous. Like most of this game is really gorgeous. Like I really appreciate the art style. It's very good. Oh yeah. Oops. Was that not the way I was supposed to do that? What happened? Why did I Okay. Did I mess up somehow? Why did it take me back here? Why did it ghost me and then make me come back to here? Okay. Let's try. I guess let's go for these apple trees without running into them, so I don't get. Yeah, give me them apples. Woo! Yeah, a little bit, Denny. It does have kind of that vibe. It's very chill, very relaxed for now, and just gorgeous. Like, this game is very pretty. This is maybe one of the prettiest things I've played on Indie-licious in a while. Die, apple trees! Alright, I got, what, 57 there? This water gun cannon is hilarious too. Woo! Oh, that was almost maybe an incident. All right, but we survived, so we're fine. Let's go. Let's keep getting more apples. All right, so I need to get 30 more. I think if I just make a straight line back the way I'm going right now, I should be able to get them all in one shot. Okay. Here we go. Wait, no, just adjust a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And
there we go. That's 100 apples loaded in the plane.
Huzzah!
Next we can head back to the brewery to process the apples. I'll place a marker to remind us where the hangar is located.
Like, this is just the tutorial, too, so I'm really hoping, like... I'm really interested to see what happens when we get out to the full world of the game. Oh, right, I can't just drive directly into it. I need to slow down and land safely, or else I might die or something. Turns out flying can actually be, like, dangerous or something. Okay, is that me over there? I think that... Okay. No, that's not it. I'm over... where? Oh, on the other side of this? Okay. Ah, there I am. Okay. So let's go ahead and circle out. And pull up before I hit a tree. And... woo. I have a feeling that I'm going to do a lot of almost dying just by piloting, like, absolute, well... Let's get an eye on where I need to be. I need to slow down a bit. Okay, yeah, we're almost dead on. Yes. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to make it. I think I'm going to be able to make it with this. Alright. Ooh, that was a rough one. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing got broke.
Back home in one piece and a cargo
Woo!
full of apples. Let's head up to the second floor brewery.
I was a little
Access
worried
from the
that
exit
bouncing
ramp.
off the water like that was going to be bad. But it turns out it's a little bit forgiving this for this part. Alright, the brewery. Let's go brewer. Let's go brewer. Let's go brew a brew.
You managed to fit a fully functional brewery on a single floor?
Yes, people can do that. Haven't you ever seen a brewery before? Jeez.
Impressive, right? We can take those apples we just collected and turn them into brews in no time at all. The first thing we need to do is move the apples from the plain inventory into the brewery. You can open the inventory tab to make the transfer.
Okay. And cannot transfer? Why? How many do I need to move? What the hell? Why does it say I can't transfer that much? Okay.
Great.
Oh, I
that the
can
apples
transfer.
are available to
It
be
was lying.
processed, I can quickly explain the brewery menus. Highlighted at the top are the brewery options. In addition to crafting new brews, you can also look up recipes, manage your back catalog, upgrade the brewery, and manage any delivery contracts. Let's start by opening the Create menu.
Okay.
The large metal pot is where we will blend all our ingredients. Highlighted is the brewery pot interface. It's used to measure percentage ratios of ingredients dispensed into the blending pot. It's
This is
important
like-
to know that only the top 3 ingredients in the pot of a sufficient quantity will count towards your brew outcome. So don't go throwing in a whole slew of different ingredients and it won't do you much good.
This is like
Beneath
actually
the ingredient
pretty
percentages
involved.
shows the value of your dispensed ingredients.
Am I gonna
below
have to
that is the
math?
alcohol by volume percentage. As you dispense items
Look,
into your
I've worked in
pot,
a brewery
the
before. I
maximum
have some
alcohol
idea of
potential
what's
will
happening,
increase.
but I'm also like dreading the idea of actually having the math in this episode.
Maximum alcohol potential is something you'll want to take note of if you're crafting a brew for a client that has specified how much alcohol the drink should contain.
I want it to be straight up 100% ethanol.
Here's the reset button. If you dispense the wrong ingredient or your pot contents don't reach a desired alcohol potential. Now the fun part. This is the ingredient wheel. It allows you to cycle through all of the ingredients that have been placed in the brewery inventory. Let's hold the dispense button to drop all 100 apples into the pot.
Oh, okay. That's kind of fun. That's actually pretty satisfying.
The ingredients will blend once a total of 100 ingredients are dispensed.
Oh, the
Next,
humanity!
we'll add yeast to the mixture, which will convert
Wait, you're
into
just keeping
alcohol.
the seeds
The
and
more
stems and
yeast
all
you
that in
add
there?
will result in a higher alcohol content that
Huh.
will never exceed its maximum alcohol potential.
That seems like a health violation of some kind. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to just chuck the entire apple into there.
You can add yeast by holding down and releasing the scoop button. The longer the hold, the more yeast will be added. The process of adding yeast will
this
stop
cider
if you hit
is
the end
seedy.
button, or if the alcohol content of your pot reaches its max potential.
Okay. Okay. Wait, what am I trying to go for? Oh, I'm going for... Oh, I need to go for the max potential. I see. Oh, and I can... Yeah, okay, I get it. Yes.
Next, we'll process the mixture. We can ferment, which will produce a higher yield of drinks with a low value and alcohol percentage. Or we can ferment and distill, which will produce lower yield with a higher value product and alcohol percentage.
Let's make that... Can I choose?
Take note that each method will produce a different type of brew. In this case, our apple mixture can either become a cider or a brandy depending on which method is taken. Let's choose fermenting and let the
Okay.
Brew-O-Matic work its magic. Presto! Our mixture has now been turned into a cider. This particular brew turned out a little basic, though no worries. Next time we can try crafting a brew with multiple ingredients to produce a better product.
Huzzah! Let me get a cup of that bland apple
Here
cider.
we can discard or bottle the brew. Let's select bottle to continue.
I can bottle or dispose. I think if
We
it's
can start
just
to
straight up
customize our
called
product to our liking.
bland from
We
the
can
outset,
change the bottle appearance and
you
rename
can
the
probably
product to
dispose.
anything we'd like. When you're happy with the design, you can press the finish
Give me
button.
your best swill. All right, what am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, I can do a labeling thing. Okay. Oh nope. Hold on. Nope. That's trying to go straight to my computer to load an image. No, stop. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to. We're gonna... Ooh, that's kind of neat. So you actually get to design the bottle. That's kind of cool. Bland apple cider. I get to name it? Oh my gosh. What should I call this thing? Okay, so I got an idea. Hogwash apple. Oh, is that... Can I not put any more in there? Ah, I had a really good name set up for that, too. Hogwash. Yeah, I guess hogwash is fine. What? Can I not? What's it doing here? Hogwash slops. Why not? And, smooth and great taste. How do I put something that's not a lie on here? That'll work. At least it's not just straight up lying to folks. Oh my gosh, that is fancy. And then... Yeah. I like that. Hogwash slops.
Our new cider brew will now appear under the My Products menu. This menu is used to produce more units of any branded brews you've already crafted.
Okay.
Should a client request a branded brew that's out of stock, you can open this menu to produce more if you have sufficient ingredients. There's one last step. Seeing as we have no client contracts requesting cider, we can stock the cider at our own bar, which we need to set up first. Let's head up to the top floor by accessing the exit menu.
This is still tutorial. Like, I mean, there's a lot to do here. That's something to be said about this, is that there's a lot to do.
There used to be a bunch of old antiques.
It's equal parts flying and business sim. So
It
like,
may not look like much and the floors creak terribly, but with enough effort we can turn this into a lively bar.
One that's stocked full with our own brewed products? That would be great.
hurrah! Shelves full of hogwash slop.
We'll have to start with a basic tarnished floor plan for the time being. With enough funds, the bar can be renewed and polished. In doing so, it will gather our bar more fame. This is the fame meter. It will rise as we improve our bar and sell quality brews. With more fame comes more
Then it will
sales.
never
won't be
improve.
easy, but our goal is to fill this meter and create a renowned top-tier bar that takes sales away from the pirates.
In that case, we should style the bar accordingly to the types of brew we plan to sell. A bar patron that prefers cider might enjoy a rustic bar theme, whereas a wine drinker might prefer something more elegant.
Sure. With all the chairs and antiques I found up here, it shouldn't take much for us to try out several bar themes. We can find a theme that best suits our brews.
Nice.
Let's start by choosing a theme for our bar. You can do so by opening the design panel.
What theming fits hogwash slops the best? Noir? Fancy. Oh, okay, I see. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff we could brew eventually. Vodka, rum, whiskey, beer, mead. Oh, Greg, you need to see this game at some point. If y'all didn't know, our video editor, Greg, he is a little bit... he has created some ciders in his time. I have seen them. They look delicious. Cider gets... what? How fancy is this? Cider gets 10% on this one. Ah, forge. That's kind of cool anyways. I want a bar that's decked out in, like, forge-themed aesthetic. That's so good. I guess I'll go with the forge.
Next, let's think of a good name for the bar. Maybe a name that portrays an establishment of sophistication and class? I'll leave that up to you.
You fool.
The choice is yours. Type the name into the text box and press enter when you're done.
The Rusty Scabbard. There we go.
That's an interesting choice. It's different. Fortunately, we can always change it later.
Oh no, that's staying there forever.
From this menu, you can adjust the cosmetics of our bar and upgrade the theme. Upgrading will help us gain fame a bit faster.
Alright.
Now with the bar all set up, we'll want to stock our cider so it can be slowly sold over time. You can open the inventory and make the brew transfer.
Let's load up with hogwash slops at the Rusty Scabbard. Don't I want to put, like, all of it in there? I guess I'll do what it's trying to show me to do.
There. We're
Okay.
now open for business. Be sure to keep the bar stocked with brews that suit our chosen theme. In doing so, we'll help keep our patrons happy.
Yay.
We should also get in the habit of checking in on our bar every now and then. We can review our sales history and gossip with the locals that might provide useful feedback.
Alright.
Right. It looks like we're all set and ready to finally start this. Let's get out there and explore. Make connections, collect ingredients, and grow our brewing enterprise.
Huzzah! Alright.
It looks like we have our first customer already. I suppose the word gets around fast in these sleepy places. If you want to talk to them, do so by clicking the gossip menu and selecting them.
Okay.
Welcome to the grand opening of our bar. Can I offer you a drink?
The Rusty Scabbard. Say it. Say the Rusty
I'm
Scabbard.
Inspector Ruslana, Chief of Police and Brewing Standards Inspector for the City of Valet. I was the one that approved your permit application. So, I'm just here to make sure everything is in order as you open for business.
Yeah, sure, you lush.
Well then, consider it on the house for esteemed members of the law enforcement community.
I really shouldn't since I'm on duty, but I suppose just this once.
Just this once. Just this twice. Just this several more times.
Thank you. Let's see how this tastes. Bland and tasteless. I don't think you'll stay in business for long if you keep serving drinks like this.
Bland and tasteless! I'm shutting you down and taking away your permit.
I'm sorry to hear that. How can we make less boring drinks?
Your drinks will be more interesting if you add different ingredients, but be careful to get the proportions right, or it will just come out like sludge.
Okay, so make sludge. What do you know about the pirates?
That outfit is causing me problems. They pose as a legitimate brewing company, but they've been using strong-arm tactics and intimidation to coerce the local bars to stock their products.
Oh, so they're not like pirates, they're more like InBev.
I've managed to keep things in check around here, but in the outer islands, I've heard they have
The distributors
an
of Bud Light.
monopoly. So be warned that if you compete with them, you need to be prepared for a fight.
Oh, are they gonna like buy me out? Are they gonna like muscle me out, or just buy me out, or shut me down? Or make something exactly like what we make, and then basically edge us out of the market.
You could invest into bar and brewery upgrades for greater return.
Yeah, I said it. I
Or
know.
you can
I know a
invest
thing or
into
two
your
about
plane to
InBev.
pull off more efficient deliveries, battle pirates, or complete quests, to name a few. It's really up to you how you'd like to grow your company.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, a handful of companies control most of the food that we have. That's all. Can I offer you another drink?
I still haven't gotten the awful taste of that last one out of my mouth yet. So,
Jeez.
no, thank you.
Or at least she isn't
Welcome.
shutting me down.
I'm Francie, one of the proprietors of this new establishment. You look a bit troubled, almost like you need a drink.
You can say that again. I'm Farmer Gus of the Island Farmers Association.
Hi, Farmer Gus of the
Though
Island Farmers
perhaps not for
Association.
much longer. Those pirate ships and submarines won't let any of our cargo vessels through, so now our produce just goes unharvested in the fields.
I know your pain. So too has my father's business.
I
been
know your
disrupted.
pain.
That's one reason why I'm here in the Bay, to see if I can help break up their monopoly that has affected so many of us.
If I ever see someone who's really, really upset, I'm gonna walk up to them and say that the way that she just said it, and see if that makes them feel better.
Well, that's
I'm
good
sorry.
to hear.
I shouldn't be
Taking
making
out their
fun.
naval
Like,
divisions would be a great start.
voice acting is hard, and it's pretty, and it's very lengthy work to get it right. I know that for sure. And
in the meantime, just help yourself to any of the crops in the fields around here. There are a couple of different types, so
and Lord knows
if you
I'm not a
need to
voice
know any
actor.
more about them, just ask. We're also short on farmhands. Most quit in fear. So I'll take any spare crops you have on hand and reward a few coin in return.
Okay. So he wants me to bring him
the
wheat.
fields around here. Pilots can perform an arrow harvesting maneuver with their propellers by flying through the fields. But just be careful not to hit the ground.
You know a
There
lot
are
about
different
flying
types of
for a
wheat to
farmer.
be found in the island.
I guess that makes
As
sense.
you travel
Crop dusting
further
and
out,
all that.
the wheat becomes tougher to cut, so you will need to
Or
upgrade your
seeding.
propeller. But for the islands around here, your current propeller will be fine.
Huzzah! Okay. Farm
Gopher
plants.
potatoes are cultivated in the
Gopher
nearby
potatoes.
fields. They can be harvested from the air, but they are too deeply rooted for your water gun to be effective.
Okay.
I can give you my old water bombing equipment for your plane.
Water
With a carefully
bombing.
placed bomb, you should be able to dislodge the potatoes
Is-
and collect them.
Like what? What kind of water-based weaponry do you guys? Am I gonna get a water nuke at some point?
There are other ingredients planted in the fields in the outer islands, but you will need to upgrade your bomb.
A
to
water
dislodge
pressure cutter to like cut other planes in half right in the sky. Okay, so we talked to folks. What now? How do we? Okay, yeah. Sales report. Oh, okay, so I can't do anything about that yet. So he was like, okay, yeah, get me some. Oh, there we go. No contracts. Oh my gosh, we can visit every one of these islands. That's pretty dope. This is a pretty extensive game. Like for an indie, this is it feels very fleshed out. It feels very good. I'm not trying to say that there's indies that are like, obviously everybody pours passion into their work, but like, this is a very extensive game compared to what I usually play on Indie-licious, and I think that's kind of neat. Like, they clearly put a lot of time and effort into this. Let's get into the hangar. Did I get a thing? Do I have to, like... Oh, I can paint the plane! I'm not going to do that right now, but that's good to know. Modify. So you can like full on customize the plane in every single way to your liking. That's pretty dope. Ooh, you can change all the colors and stuff. Ooh, I liked that one. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna cook with this. I'm gonna make this look cool. Okay, that's the cockpit. That's the trim. How do I... Oh, there it is. I see it over there on the far side. This might just be easier to do with it. Yeah, there we go. I would like to have... I have a certain aesthetic that's like my favorite. Let me see if I can get there. My colors are... No. Are we cycling through the same ones, or am I just crazy? Oh, they don't have a purple? Don't tell me they don't have a purple. That's kind of a shame. Okay, well, we'll take about as close as we can get. Probably maroon. Then we'll go for... Well, what do I want to do with red? I'll take indigo, yeah. Let's also make the trim indigo. Engine. Engine should be yellow. I think the engine should be yellow. Cockpit. Indigo. Pontoon. Indigo. Or, hold up. Yeah, indigo. Propeller. I kind of want an off-white or an off-yellow color for that. Yeah. And ornament. That looks fun. I'll give it orange for now. Kind of dig the amber color as well. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. I like that. Yay! I did it. I made a cool... Well, I hope I get more colors, because I would love to be able to customize the plane a little bit further than what I have here. Okay. Let's exit. So that guy wanted me to go get some wheat. I can go get wheat if I go right now.
Now, with all the technical information out of the way, we are free to do whatever we want.
Let's.
I might suggest we visit the local bars and see if they're willing to buy brews from us. The more bars we can deliver to, the more money we can make. We could start with a bar called the Pelican and Pipe. It's just around the corner from here. I'll put down a marker at the location. Let's pay them a visit.
Yes, let's. Okay. Where are they? Are they, like, literally around the corner? Because if so, I'll just float there. I like that you can customize your plane so much in this game. Like, that's really a fun feature. And it looked like you can, like, upload images and upload, like, your own decals and patterns into it. So that's really neat, too. Well, that is pretty far, so I guess I will fly. There we go. Oh, we're already catching up. We're already catching up. We're already catching up. We're already catching up. I don't want to go too fast. Yeah. Coming slow, coming slow. We're good, we're good. Yeah. We did it. Enter bar.
Welcome to the Pelican and Pipe. Peter's the name, though...
Hello, Peter.
Old Man McGee. Fancy a pint, or you're just gonna gawk about?
Well, why do they call you Old Man McGee instead of just Peter? Sure, why not?
That's the good stuff. Nothing beats a good pint of prickly beer. It's hard to get one round these parts. That's why I opened this place. Now, what can I do for you?
I would like to sell you not prickly beer. What's your best selling drink?
Ah, prickly beer. Nectar of the gods. It's mostly what we like to drink around here. It can be sweet or crispy, fruity or dry, but nothing beats that prickly sensation in the back of your throat.
Sounds unpleasant.
It's made from prickly wheat, of course. You might have seen the golden fields nearby.
Oh, it's
in
a
fact,
wheat beer.
They should be ready for harvesting right now.
That still sounds very uncomfortable.
It's also used to make a delicious vodka, and we might ask for that once in a while. But to be honest, we're mostly about the beer.
What can you tell me about prior brews?
That bilge. Don't get me started. Their substandard batches vary with little consistency.
Does sound like InBev.
The chief puts in a good effort to keep those trash brews out from flooding our local market. But there's only so much she can do. A lot of trade takes place around here, and shipments come and go quickly. We bar owners, we're always on the lookout for a shipment of quality brews that manage to enter from one of the mainland nations. Feels like a damn well miracle when it happens, though most of the time we're forced to stock that pirate junk. A real shame, I tell you.
A real shame. What if somebody gave you
Well,
new
as a
stuff?
matter of fact, I am. Of course, normally I'd get my stock imported from Old Blighty, but times are tough.
Ah, yeah, Old Blighty.
Still, you seem like a reliable chap, and we're basically neighbors, so I'll give you a chance. I'll draw up a contract right away.
Do
Just
it!
to get you started. Here's a recipe for a brew we like around here. Of course, you don't have to follow it exactly, but it should give you an idea to begin with.
So prickly wheat and apple.
Make sure you deliver on time, though. I've no patience for contract breakers. And be sure the quality is good. I've got standards to maintain.
Okay.
Hello, mate. Nice to see you again. Fancy a putt?
Gossip?
I grew up in Great Breton, back when there were no planes. Magnificent machines, awfully loud, but still magnificent. It amazes me that people can fly those things without a license. Yet I'm barred from operating a boat because of me past skinny dipping protest I made in front of the Capitol. It was worth it.
Thanks for the oversharing.
It's nice of you to drop by, but we're pretty well stocked at the moment.
Okay. Let's leave. Oops. Alright, let's go get some of that wheat. Because if this guy wants some beer, he wants some beer. Let us... Oops. Wait a minute, what's this? Hold up. Let's cut the engine for a sec. There's something I'm curious about. How do I fiddle with the menu? Wait, what? Oh, forward and
When the
reverse.
notification panel in the HUD shows up like that, it means there's something we should attend to. In this case, it means we have a new contract pending acceptance. We can manage our delivery contracts by pressing the Brew Contracts button on the docking menu. Let's do that now.
Okay. How do you have to play this? Do you have to do? Okay.
Here we have all of our contracts with the newest
Not
outline
always
grade.
controller friendly.
Contracts
It's been
are
controller
pending
friendly
and
for the
accepted or
most part,
declined by
except for
first
stuff where I had to
selecting
type
them.
some. It's been controller friendly for the most part, except for where I had to type stuff in. But that part, there was no way for me to interact with it with just the controller that I could find. Okay, so Pelican and Pipe wants
Once you accept a contract, you are committed
beer.
to delivering the full amount within the number of days on the contract. If you fail to do that, there are penalties, so don't accept a contract if you don't intend to fulfill it. But right now we need the cash, so let's go ahead and accept this one. Now that we've accepted the contract, it moves into the lower panel. Would you like an explanation on each field?
No, I'll figure it out. 41 units, main ingredient, prickly wheat. 17%. There's a place called Droog's Place. I like it. Alright, so I need to get some wheats. Let's kick it up. Let's kick it on. There you go. I don't know why that was kind of just funny to me. It's like, am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? I don't know. Am I? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Alright, I need to get some apples. And, I need to get me some apples, and I need to get me some wheats. So let's get over to some apple trees. I think the apple trees were like over there, yeah? Over there on the beach. Let's go to water gun. and let's do this. Coming in for a shot. Give me all them apples. Oh, it's easy to tell how when they're empty. That's good. Okay. I'm getting the hang of flying, though. I'm gonna need a punch of apple to get this thing off the ground. Whew. That was a little close. Alright. I think that's all the apple I'll need for this. I could always get a few more, but... Wait. But right now, I need to find some farmlands. I like that you actually have to go and harvest so many... What is that over there? It's a dirigible! I bet you if I floated near that thing, it would shoot me out of the sky with a cannon or something. I kind of want to see, but I also kind of don't want to die. Like, I wonder if can I save the game? Okay, yeah, I can't save the game. It probably auto-saves. I need to find a farm. There's a farm. Wait, kind of? But it's not like a wheat farm. I need wheat. Hey, you! Down there! Grow some wheat! I said grow some wheat down there! Not seeing any wheat. Wait, yep, okay, I see it. I see it. You're gonna go in, come in low. I'm gonna get it. Gonna got it. And... yeah. Oh! Oopsies. Okay, so that was, that wasn't as good as it could have been. But, just be a little bit more careful this time. That's all. Alright, let's get this bread! Let's get this bread, literally! Pull up! So I need to get a lot of this prickly wheat stuff. Oh man, I only have 28. Let's do better. How come I didn't get anything of that? I like shredded half of that area and I didn't get a thing out of it. Oops. Well, this field is dead to me. It's not doing anything of value. How am I doing on fuel? I guess I'm fine. I need to find another field. Oh yeah, I can do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nigel gets all silly when you boost for too long. Oh, I see a field. There's one. Here we go. Okay. Let's give it a little bit more room. And come around. This is so cool. I love this flying. It feels very good. Like, it feels very good to fly in this game. Oh, I'm a dope! I know why I can't get any more stuff in my vehicle. It's because I haven't. It's because I'm full on my my freight is full. I can't do anything when my freight is full. Also, I just saw a bar over here that I'm going to try to visit.
I spotted something right over there. Spotted. Looks like there's a sunken wreck over there.
Looks like there's stuff. What is this? Oh, but my freight's full. I can't... Will I be able to even get it if I stop by there? I guess I'll find out. Okay. Slow down. Oh. It's just a recipe. I have very bad control over the plane so far. Where's that sunken ship? Ooh. I don't want to take off. Let's go ahead and gently pack it up. Come on, where is it? Give me the goods. Okay. Salvage wreck. Does that give me parts? What does that do?
Hey, I overheard through the airwaves that you came across a sunken wreck. I used to encounter them all the time back when I was a commercial fisherman.
Cool.
About those wrecks, there's likely some salvageable crates below that could have some useful goods inside. I bet you could use your docking anchor to hook a few and pull them up. Here's the movement controls.
Okay.
I'm guessing your plane might only have a small winch right now. If so, we'll limit you to only lifting small crates. You'll want to upgrade to a stronger winch if you're unable to lift the medium and large crates.
You're not.
Anyways, good luck.
Weakling, are you? Because if you are, you just want to stick to the small winch. But if you want to get something bigger and manlier, you need to get to a big winch. Okay, let's see here. How do... Aha. What the hell was that? Oh, it's like an undersea tornado. This is like a crane catcher. Oh yeah, we got it. Oh yeah. Dude, this is like a straight up UFO catcher. Oh no, I'm bad at it. I thought I had it for a sec there, and then I didn't. Okay. Just carefully. Yeah. We got it. We're good. Yes. We did it. Apple cider punch. Huzzah. And thorny apple brandy. Sweet weed? Don't mind if I do. Okay. Call for help. Is this like... Wait, is there... wait. I see. There was like options there for a second. I'm guessing that's if like I run out of gas or like I can't move my plane. Either way, I saw a bar that I want to try to get to. So let's go to it. No, don't go too fast.
Stat report. Moderate damage sustained.
Oh, jeez. You really got to be careful with how fast you go on the water, because, like, if you land too hard, you actually lose some of your freight. Like I started with like 35 hogwash slops, but now it's sitting at 31. So some have broken when I've done landings too heavy. Let's see if I can sell some cider to these losers. Anyone who would name... Ouch! Oh no. Stop! 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 Oh. That's not good. I am a bad pilot. Oh no.
Starting repairs. Field repairs done. This was all I could do.
Oh my gosh, I am in a sorry state. Am I stuck? Oh no, I did bad. I did real bad. I'm stuck. Okay, well, this is let's see if I can get free. First off. What just happened? Did it recognize that I suck?
That was very kind of the farmer to donate his water bombing equipment.
What?
I'm sure we can put it to good use.
Oh.
It's installed on the secondary ability slot on the
What?
plane.
What?
Like most abilities, it too is dependent on the water meter.
What's happening?
Just use the secondary input to... If we have
Okay.
1 second, at some point we should...
Okay. Where am I? Oh no, am I like not anywhere near where I wanted to go at this point? That's kind of bad. Aw, man. Okay, I gotta go back to that place because I want to see what it's about. Fly, baby, fly! Yay! Night flying is very dangerous, by the way, from what I understand. Okay, I think the place that I saw, I'm pretty sure it was over here. I remember there being like a... Where is it? Oh, I wish I could see deeper into the map. Where does that place go? Oh, wasn't it over there? I remember there being like a field nearby. I found farmland. That's right, it was near that blimp a little bit. Kind of, right? I think? Oh my gosh, I'm so turned around. Topsy-turvy. Okay, I think I remember it being like... Well, it was in like a horseshoe setup. Alright, let's try boosting over to here and see if I can find anything of value. This is not looking familiar. It might be because it's nighttime, but it's not looking familiar at all. There! There is where! I think this is it. Yes! Yes, that's looking familiar. This time I need to just not crash in the front of the bar. That's all. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna be good.
Stat report. Moderate damage.
Oh jeez, that's a rock, that's a rock, that's a rock, that's a rock!
Field repairs started.
Okay. Doing fine.
This was all I could do.
Thank you, you did great. Alright, I made it. I lived. Let's enter the bar. Oh my god, look at that guy. He has a grumpy looking
You
face.
don't look like you belong here. Who are you? This is Droog's place. That would be me, the owner.
Your name
now,
is
what
Droog?
do you want?
I want to know if your name is actually Droog.
Those pirates came in here one day, saw how well I managed the hardened patrons in my bar, and offered me a job to lead one of their divisions for some serious coin. Seems their group is pretty loaded with money, which might explain their vast fleet, though I have no interest in that life. My mugging days are long behind me.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm all about breaking bones of those that skip their drink tab.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna say that like they hooked some hooks up to his eyes and made him watch all the violence of history until he was cured and docile. Contracts?
You want to trade with me? Who are you? Are you working for the cops? I don't trust you. I won't work with you until I know who you are with a little fame to your name.
Jeez, okay, fine. Okay, bye.
You again.
I guess let's go. That guy did not care for me. I want to try brewing one time though, like just once. Here we go. Alright, we're going back home because I need to dump off some cider and get some wheats. Although I guess I could drop off some wheats right now. Alright, let's hit a wheat field on the way back. Because I'm gonna need to grab me some wheats. It looks like for the recipe I had, I needed it to be more wheat than apple. So let's try to make that happen. I can't remember where I saw a wheat farm last. Oh, yeah, right there. If it was a snake, it would have bitten me. Alright. Let's get us some wheat. And we'll head on home. Nice. That's pretty good. Oh, I turned off the engine. Oops. Okay. Just gonna take the thing back home. Oh, I see where the fuel gauge is now. Alright. I think we're coming in close. Yep, that's it. Reducing speed. The gentlest of landings. Cool. I just wanna try to brew a little bit more, and then probably go ahead and load the hogwash softs into the bar.
That doesn't look good. The plane is pretty damaged.
Yeah, duh. Not my fault though. I didn't do anything wrong. Just go ahead and refuel. want some cider. Okay. Let's go brew some brew. First off, I guess I probably ought to load my bar with some stuff. Okay. Yeah. We'll transfer all of this to the brewery. Alright, so now I got all my ingredients in this place. Ah, one sec. Oh no. Pardon. Okay. And, let's try brewing some stuff.
Now that we have an accepted contract, we'll want to make a brew that will fulfill the terms. Shall I explain some?
No thanks. Alright, let's see. I have a recipe for... where's the one that he showed me? It was... crisp, prickly. That's what we need to get to. Crisp, prickly lager. So that's probably the one that he wanted, right? He wanted 30. It's 35% apple, 20%, or I'm sorry, 35% prickly wheat, 20% apple. So let me think of how that would go. Create. I want to drop how much apple? Was it 35? Yes, I do believe it was. And then 20. I think, unless I'm doing this wrong and I've got my, okay. Oops. Is there anything else I can do with this where I can... Oh, I don't have any other ingredients that I can use. Okay, I'm gonna have to reset this. Because I don't have... I'm missing some things. Unless... Let me look at my... what contract? What can I do with the contracts? It needs to be a beer. He wants a prickly wheat beer. Got it. And he wants a cider. I think I had a prickly wheat one. That was just... Yeah. So this can be... I can it can be 20% apple, 35%, and then I need a third ingredient to round it out, I guess. Huh. Okay. It's a shame that water can't be one of them. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with the prickly wheat. He wanted how many? Contracts. He wants 41 units of prickly wheat. Create. Oh, you can put a recipe up there at the top, too. That's good. Oops. Okay. I have just enough. I am gonna sell this guy this because I don't have any other. I don't have the other ingredients for him. Let's go ahead. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. Do I have to fill it up all the way before it'll work? Wait. No. I think I did that wrong. Because apple's the main ingredient now. Oh, it's a little... I think I fudged up everything here. Okay, is it... Yeah. Wow. I made a whole bunch of mistakes at once. That's fine. I get more cider. Goopy apple cider. Dispose. I had made a huge mistake. But you might not. You guys should check this game out. It's got a lot of things going on in it, and it, like, there's so much I can't even do here that I didn't even get to. Like, we didn't even meet the pirates, but like, just the setup of the flying and the shop and the shop setup in this game, it's very cool. Like, everything they've got going here. This is a very fully fleshed out feeling game. The Brew Barons. Again, this comes to us from the folks at, let me make sure I got that right, Lifetap Studios. This game is available on PC right now. It is also available, well, no, it's only available on PC right now. Based on what I've seen with how the controls are, I wonder if they will be able to move it over to, like, consoles. It seems like it would be very difficult, but I would love to see this game in more places. It's very cool. The Brew Barons. And thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody who stopped by, whether you were lurking or whether you just have us on the background. We appreciate you all. And if you really liked what you saw, if you liked what you heard, maybe throw us a follow. If you want to throw us a subscribe, that would be even better. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe for free with Prime Gaming. As long as you link your Amazon Prime account up to your Twitch account, that's the way it works. You get a free subscription every month. If you want to throw it our way, we would be happy to have it. Just as well, if you want to see everything that we're up to, head over to Shacknews.com. That's where all of our news, all of our features, all of our everything goes. I have just put up my Alone in the Dark review today. I put up a big breakdown of Skarner's rework in League of Legends yesterday. We got a lot of other stuff that's really cool going on. We have reviewed Vindictus, Defying Fate. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's a preview. Ozzy broke down the Whizbag's Workshop Hearthstone decks. The Stardew Valley 1.6 patch notes are up, which that is a huge patch for that game. And you can find everything else that we got going on over on Shacknews.com. Yeah. If you want to see all of our video content, though, head over to Shacknews and Shacknews Interviews on YouTube. That's where all of our video content lives, including video on demand stuff like this. Those episodes will show up there on the YouTube channel if you've missed us. So if you want to see an Indie-licious, if you want to see a Steve Tendo, if you want to see any of our other stuff, Tekken Into the Lab, Pop Goes the Culture, you can find it over on the YouTube channels. You can also find our gameplay, all of our other, like, basically all of our video stuff, unboxings, reviews, gameplay, all that stuff. It's over on those YouTube channels. And finally, you can follow us on the socials at Shacknews on Twitter, Shacknews on Facebook, Shacknews Media on Instagram, Shacknews on TikTok while we still have it. Hopefully, well, we'll see. Yeah, that just about does it then. And of course, let me go ahead and put all this stuff up. And of course, last but not least, I gotta rep our Discord because it's the place to find us when we're not writing and sharing content with you. We all drop in there from time to time, share our thoughts on the gaming landscape as we know it. and it's just a fun time. Head over there if you want to see all of our, I'll post fighting game clips regularly over there. I love following the fighting game culture. I love sharing that stuff, and that's where you'll find us. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been TJ Denzer, Senior News Editor for Shacknews.com. As always, once a week, your host, supplier, and purveyor of fine indies here on Indie-licious, telling you, until next time, have fun, be cool, play more indies, y'all. We'll see you next week.